Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us here at Island Queens. Brand new business here in Hamilton. I'm being joined by Keisha, who's the owner, mom, nurse, restaurant owner. How do you manage it all?
It's busy. It's a lot going on all the time.
All the time.
All the time, girl.
Okay, so 4 months you guys have been in the community. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling great. The community is so good. They showed up for us. They're very supportive. They're so kind.
Yeah.
I'm very new to Hamilton. I moved in the middle of the pandemic, so
Wow.
I knew nobody when I came here. And it was just work with nursing and then the restaurant, building the restaurant from scratch.
Has this always been kind of a dream for you?
It has. So I started out by doing catering with my mom. So my mom is a chef for over 37 years.
And you still do the catering?
We still do the catering, absolutely. Okay. So she's been doing that for a long time. I'm like, Mom, let's just make this official. So during COVID, we did a lot of mobile orders because everything was shut down.
Of course.
And we exploded from there. And I've always been interested in Hamilton. I thought it was cute, charming. The people are so friendly, and it still goes to show, like, whatever I thought was true.
Yeah.
So we opened up 2023, summer of 2023. We did barbecues, and the community, we just put up a tent.
And they loved
it. We put up
it.
a drum, a sign from Dollarama, like a Bristol board, and they just came and they ate it up, and it has been successsul since then.
Oh, I'm so happy for you because
thank
it's
you.
not easy to kick
not.
off a new restaurant in Hamilton.
But
it's a big
you guys
city.
make it very easy.
Because we come to you.
Yes,
we're like, oh,
you guys
new
are
restaurant.
so supportive. Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Now,
Thank
I
you.
know this is a lot of Caribbean-inspired dishes. A couple of favorites on the menu?
Yes, we're gonna do some in the back. We have some today. So
I'm
we
excited.
have pineapple fried rice, and then you could add additions like chicken, shrimp, and oxtail. Girl,
Oh,
to die for.
yes.
We have chicken sliders, our top favorite. Our cornbread. You have to try our cornbread
Oh, I
before
can't
you
wait.
go.
Oh, no, I will.
What else? We have oxtail poutine.
Come on now.
Come on. And then we also have plants and nachos. So everything is made in-house. Our seasonings are made fresh. We make all of it. So we could really control the flavor and give you an authentic taste.
And it makes you feel like you're on vacation and not in the middle of winter.
Yes, absolutely. So our food paired with our drinks, we make sure that everyone is accommodated at all times.
A great selection. And coming up, we are going to be stepping behind the bar and watch to see how some of these amazing cocktails are made. There's a lot more coming up. Stay with us on Morning Live. I'm now joining Tanika behind the bar here at Island Queens, and Tanika is an international mixologist. You don't meet those people every day. You really don't.
I guess not.
No, not at all. But she does a lot of the bartending here at the Island Queens, and you've made us some really beautiful cocktails. Tell me about those drinks.
Yeah, so here we have our rum with it. So it's pretty much, our take on a traditional Jamaican rum punch. So you have some pineapple juice, passion fruit juice, splash of lime, nutmeg, and of course, our Ray and Nephew's white rum.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Appleton rum, which are traditional to Jamaica.
I love the nutmeg.
Yes.
That gives it like an interesting punch of flavor.
It does,
For
and it
sure.
balances it out really nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you have here, and then here we have Queen of the Pack, which is an ode to Patra, which is a dancehall artiste.
Ooh.
And it's also an ode to our name, Island Queens.
Of course.
So in here you have blue curacao, some coconut rum, white rum, and pineapple juice. So again, giving you that kind of Jamaican flavor. What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
Have you been transported?
Yeah, I'm on an island right now.
There you
I'm
go.
on the beach. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that drink is absolutely gorgeous. What is this on top? Is that like a little?
That's our logo. It's an edible
Like
cocktail
I was just about to say, is
topper.
it an edible, like little something something?
Yeah, it is an edible cocktail topper, so it dissolves in the drink.
So bouge, I love it. Okay, and we're gonna make something, and my kids are gonna be jealous because we're gonna be drinking ting, and they love ting, but we're not gonna let them drink the cocktail because the cocktail involves, a little bit of booze.
Kind of a lot of booze.
A lot of booze. All right, let's do this.
So first, we're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of Ray and Nephew white rum.
Okay.
So if you've not had Ray and Nephew's white rum, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, okay, so a little bit of that.
A little bit of that.
A little bit of this. Tell me a little bit about the mocktails, because we were talking off camera a little bit, how important the mocktail menu is here.
Yeah, so we have an extensive mocktail menu. Since COVID, especially since COVID, I should say, a lot of people's drinking habits have changed. And we want to make sure that we're inclusive and that people are not just going out to dine and just get soda. We want to have them enjoying mocktails in a way that's really tasty and has a lot of thought put into it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
thank
just want to give them juice. You're welcome.
Exactly. So we have a bunch of different mocktails, a variety of them that speak to different taste levels.
It's an extensive list. You've got a lot. It's awesome though.
Yeah, Don't Be a Mule
really
is one
great.
of our top performing drinks, and it's
Don't
like,
Be a Mule.
you know, kind of a take on the Moscow Mule with the addition of mango juice.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
let's get back to our cocktail now. What
For
are we
sure.
making here?
So we are doing Ray and Ting Some Ting.
Okay.
So Ray and Ting is a very popular cocktail back home. It usually just includes Ray and Nephew and Ting.
Okay.
And then we are adding Prosecco to make it more of a spritz. So
All right.
we're bridging that gap.
So a little
let's
bit of
add,
Ting.
Yeah, you want to add about halfway. A little, yeah, there you go, stop.
Okay.
And then we are going to top.
Like you can never have enough ting.
Never enough Ting. And then Prosecco to make it that spritz.
Oh, and everyone knows how much I love my Prosecco. Such a gorgeous place. I love this restaurant already. You guys have only been open about 4 months, but
Yes.
I tell you, a busy spot here in Hamilton. Thank you so much for making these. Can we cheers them?
Absolutely. Let me just give you a garnish because
Oh.
everything we eat and drink with our eyes first.
It's very true. It is very true.
There
All
we
right.
go, my love.
Cheers. For now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio.
Sure.
We're now where the magic happens. We are in the kitchen here at Island Queens. What are we making here?
So today we're gonna be making a couple things. So we're making plantain fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do an oxtail poutine and our famous plantain nachos.
Oh my
So a
gosh,
couple
there is
things.
nothing better. I plantain nachos.
Yes,
What a
girl.
twist on the regular.
Yes, so we make everything in house. Our plantain chips are made in house, so it's fresh,
Mm-hmm.
it's soft, it's delicious. Try one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you find it easy to get the things that you need in the community, like in the community in Hamilton and Toronto, or do you have to get a lot of it imported?
A lot of it is from Toronto. I find like there's not a lot in Hamilton. As diverse as Hamilton is, I find like there's not a lot of
I'll hook you up. I know a couple of markets.
a couple markets, but they don't always have the items that we need. So I still go to Toronto for a lot of my items.
Well, that's good that it's so close.
Yes. Oops, sorry.
Pineapple everywhere.
Yes, pineapple everywhere. So we make the pineapple fresh. But to go back to what you were saying, diversity is still growing in Hamilton, which is great.
Yeah.
We have a lot of the items, but there's always more.
Yeah,
and we
for
could
sure.
always grow. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, you're putting the pineapple in here.
And then we use them back in our rice. So we're very big on sustainability. So we use the fresh pineapple. We take out the pineapple and make it in the rice. The stems are also washed and used in the drinks, like in the rum punch. What else do we do? Tinka's really
I
good
think
at
that's
that.
really great, though. I think sustainability is really important, and I think a lot of restaurants are jumping on board these days because at restaurants, they do produce quite a bit of waste.
Yes, we do.
You can't help it.
And we try to minimize it with our plantain as well. We use the skin and we make a plantain syrup, and that's also used in our drinks.
Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. Okay, what else are we going to put on here? We got to start doing that because we only have 1 minute left.
Oh, okay, that's quick. Okay, so let's give you the.
We fast.
I didn't even know. You probably have to redo this.
No, we're good.
So
we're
with
good.
this one, we're gonna do the plantain nachos. So we just add a little bit of cheese sauce over it. This is a lot.
Oh, yes.
Guys, this is not how it's really plated, but you get the idea.
Yeah. We totally get the
But
idea.
the more cheese, the merrier.
I agree. I can smell it. Oh my
It's
gosh.
so good.
And then a little guacamole.
A little guacamole on the side. We're gonna add some pico to it. Over here.
Delicious.
You like tomatoes? Lots of tomatoes.
Yeah, yeah.
It has jalapeno, so it has a slight kick behind it.
Of course it does.
Yes, absolutely. And then we're gonna add the sour cream. We'll shake, shake, shake.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Island Queens is where we are on Kenilworth. You can come down here, make a reservation. Always
Absolutely.
probably best.
Always best to make a
Always
reservation.
best. Big weekend coming up, Valentine's Day weekend.
Yes, we have an event called Rum and Reggae. Rum and Whiskey.
Rum and whiskey.
Rum
That's
and
amazing.
whiskey. Reggae and whiskey, sorry. And we have a live band featured.
Oh, so fun on Saturday night?
On Saturday night, February 17th. So a live band will be featured. And then you also have a 3-course meal paired with that.
So they've got events happening all the time, live music. They bring in DJs on Saturday night. We're going to finish making up this poutine, and we will see you in the next segment with all of these dishes completed. We'll sit down, and we'll have some snacks.
Oh.
Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Well, we've reached the best part of the day where I get to try all the yummy deliciousness that the Island Queens have to offer. Talk to me about some of these dishes. All of them are beautiful.
They're so, and it smells delicious.
It does.
From the top, we have vegetable spring rolls.
Okay.
Paired with plum sauce.
Okay, if I have to. Whoop.
After you. So good.
So good.
Bestseller. Then we have our famous jerk chicken, paired with rice and peas and coleslaw, very traditional to our Jamaican heritage.
Yeah.
Then we have the plantain nachos that we made, all fresh in-house,
Is this spicy?
a little bit.
Am I gonna burn my tongue off?
No, you're not. No,
Am I gonna get drunk when I drink this drink?
Maybe. You're here for a good time. Always here for a good time.
Oh my gosh, that is delicious.
Thank you.
The flavors.
Thank you so much. Yes, so all of our seasoning, again, is made in-house. Try the rice and peas. It's authentic.
Okay, if I have to.
You have to.
Keisha says I have to, so
You
I'm not
have
leaving.
to. And then the slaw is very sweet to balance everything out. And then,
It kind of cuts the heat.
exactly. So it's not too bad for your palate. A lot of people across the age span can enjoy it without saying, this is too hot, this is too much for me. And then next we have the plantain nachos that you're gonna try with fresh pico, sour cream, and of course a guac. All of it made in-house. Yes.
I
yes.
love this. I think this one's my favorite because I love plantain, and I love that you put such a cool twist to it.
Yes, thank you. And then next we have our very famous oxtail poutine. Haven't seen this anywhere.
Anywhere.
So fresh fries made in-house, oxtail pulled off the bone so you don't have to worry. Our gravy, and it's just to die for. You are going to melt when you try this.
Oh yes, it's the best part of my job. Honestly, I have the best job in TV.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. You gotta come and try this, guys.
Okay,
And then last and final, we have our pineapple fried rice. Very pretty, delicious. You have to try
oh,
it.
that's gorgeous.
It's so pretty, guys.
And you can kind of choose a protein to go with it if you want to,
You
right?
can add chicken, you can add shrimp, you can add oxtail to it. No matter what you choose, it's still a good option nonetheless. So
Oh
come
my
here.
God.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had pineapple fried rice
It's
before.
so good.
That is
So
remarkable.
this is another infusion dish. So it's a lot of inspired by Thai, a Thai fried rice. Again, with Caribbean infused options.
I'm gonna give that back
and
to you. I don't have any
style.
room.
We're gonna pack this up so you can take it home, of course.
I'm gonna be eating for days.
And then cornbread, which is not on our spread, but you have to try it. It's our complimentary house spread, and it's so good. It's to die for.
Okay.
So as you see, the options are good for date nights,
Yeah.
girls' nights, friends,
Everything.
everything.
Okay, so you've got live events that are happening here. You do catering on this side. What's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
The best way is through our website, www.islandqueens.ca, or on Instagram, The Island Queens.
The Island Queens.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Cheers,
And
girl. Thank you, CHCH.
cheers.
Cheers, Hamilton.